Now we're going to look at inverse functions. If I had a function f of x and it maps values from one set of values to another set of values by some function f of x, then what we like to say is that the inverse of that, and we put a little -1 to represent inverse, goes back the other way. It now maps each of these values to each of its corresponding value in the original domain. So by that, we can say that if I had the range of f of x now becomes the domain of the inverse of f of x, and the domain of f of x becomes the range of the inverse of f of x. But first we need to go through the process of creating these inverse functions. If I had the equation or function f of x is equal to 2x plus 3, I need to find out what the inverse of that is. The first thing to do is to remove the f of x and put it in terms of y is equal to 2x plus 3. Next, we want to get this all in terms of y. We want to get x is equal to something y. So let's rearrange this. So that would be y take 3, bring the plus 3 from this side over this side becomes take 3. And so therefore y take 3 divided by 2, because if I'm multiplying by 2 on this side, I'm going to bring it over here and divide, is equal to x. And I now have that as my rearranged function. What we do now is we swap the variables over. And so this becomes x take 3 over 2, and this is now what we know as the inverse function of f of x. The inverse function of f of x is x take 3 over 2.